Hey y'all, it's K Divine. I wanted to talk about something real quick, and it kind of just dawned on me. Merry Christmas, by the way, for those that celebrate. Um, I've had a good Christmas. I don't particularly care for these holidays, but it is nice to spend time with people, um, especially this year, because I kind of needed this. Um, but I was just thinking, after kind of watching my kids and you know, I guess my nephew uh, playing with their toys and telling me what they liked and what they didn't like. I've realized that like a lot of us got the authenticity beat out of us as kids. Like I do hold our parents accountable for the way that they treated us, but I don't blame them for society's conditionings. Like, and when I say society's conditioning, like I mean society wants you to behave a certain way that's likable to, like authority figures and things of that nature. And the crazy part about that is, or like, you gotta be like, I'm trying to find the words for this. Like, you have to behave properly. That, this very like cold and emotionless type of person that they want you to be. And like, I mean, like you don't have a bad day like this, you know that you're quiet when you need to be quiet. You don't go against what I'm saying. Like this whole like, you can't be yourself around anyone type of discipline for a lot of us. Like I think a lot of our parents didn't realize that we needed outlets, and that we needed to be able to speak our minds in a respectful way, yes, like, but that stuff needed to be taught. And I think that's probably why a lot of us don't mess with our families anymore, because it's like I can't be myself around you, and you make it seem, I was like, me being me bothers you, and I just need y'all to understand, if you being who you are bother someone, then they just don't like you, and it is no point in trying to make those people like you. There is zero point in trying to make those people like you. And sometimes distance is important, and it might be necessary in order for you to grow and move forward, because days like this for me are hard still. It hasn't been that long. This is really like my second Christmas. Yeah, this is my second Christmas without talking to my family. Cause last year I blocked I blocked everyone. I was like, I don't want any of this from y'all. Hold on. Sorry, I had to see what was going on. But anyways, but yeah, this is my second Christmas, my second holiday season without going to my family. And it's been a very bittersweet. Like, I just spent time with my partner and um our kids, his best friend, my nephew, and his brother. They're really brothers. I mean, at the end of the day, and his stepmom and his two sisters. And it was a good Christmas. We did really good. We did really good. Um, I think that the kids was really happy, and it just was kind of, the vibe, the feelings in there. I was like thinking to myself, like, I want to have this experience at my mama's house. I would have this experience with my family. Like, I feel so uncomfortable around those people. I feel so uncomfortable. And it's because all of my life I've been taught to like dislike myself. I've been taught to calm down, you're doing too much. And it's like at a certain point, you just have to look at yourself and say, but that's just not me, because this is what I want to do. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to be myself. And if that just bothers you, like, stop coming around me. And this is the stuff I'm talking about, because I just recorded a video yesterday. I'm not sure whether I'm going to post this one first or not. But I just recorded a video yesterday about how these people have the audacity, like they feel like they can treat you however they want to treat you, and then get mad that you don't want to associate yourself with them. And some of these people take this stuff to very dangerous levels. They want to be able to control you. They want to, get in your way. They really want you to stop. And that's how you got to know how special you are. And I don't know who's watching this or who this is going to reach today, but like, you are a Christmas miracle. I'm sorry, y'all. The kids are arguing, but some of these people take this stuff to dangerous levels. Like I said, they stalk you. They do all this weird stuff, and it's because they feel like these people be feeling entitled to. They be entitled to controlling you, and for people who want control, like, y'all gotta understand, like, mentally, these people don't have it all together. These people who will go out of their way to mess with somebody who's not bothering them, to go out of their way to talk down to somebody, like, they got a lot that they need to work on. Okay? Because shouldn't nobody be going out of their way to make you feel like you can't express yourself and be who you are. Now, we all have disagreements. Yeah, we all could be. Some of us are a little weird, and that's fine. They either accept it or they don't. And then they don't get access to you anymore. I just don't understand. We just live in a really strange time where people want to despise you. They want to hate you. But they want to be next to you. They want proximity to you. They need to know what you're doing in your life. They need to know. They feel entitled to it. They feel entitled to that information. They feel entitled to it. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And I just feel like you got to understand that if you got people coming at you that hard, like, you got people who are trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Y'all got people lurking on y'all pages. Y'all got people still talking about you. You ain't been around in years. Your name's still in their mouth. You got to understand how special you are. You got to, because it's like, everybody don't get talked about like that. Everybody don't get talked about like that. That means that they see something in you. They see something in you that you don't see in yourself, and you gotta keep going. You gotta. There's something so powerful about, like, having a really good heart, because for the ones that don't, it's so evident. It's so evident. And they know that if they can't destroy your character, if they can't destroy what people think about you, if they can't destroy your image, like, they gotta find some way to do it. People gonna talk about you regardless, to the day you die. To the day you die. And after death, still, a lot of times. So you can't care what these people think about you. You can't. I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's your mom. I don't care if it's your dad. I don't care if it's someone you grew up with all your life. If it's time for them people to go out of your life, it's time to go. And especially as we are ending 2025 and entering into 2026, I don't know, 2026 is somebody's get back. And it's about to be nasty work, y'all. It's about to be some nasty work. Whatever you're about to do, it's going to be so big. And you may even be like visualizing what you're going to do next. And it's so crazy because the more you like disconnect from toxicity, like I said, like today, like we got our authenticity beat out of us. And now it's time for you to be you and let yourself just keep growing. Because anytime you decide to make a change and you stick with it, that's growth. And that's something that everybody is not doing. And you got to be proud of yourself. And I know, especially for those of you that might be like, like I've been saying, if you've ever been gang stalked, like a lot of times that shit don't really stop. There's always somebody that's watching you, and I'll be like, where do these people be getting this money from? Like, how you pay these people? Like, who are these people? It's so funny. I mean, because some of y'all have experienced like people putting cameras on you, like putting their whole phone. Somebody could tell me in the comments if that's happened to you before, because that is so weird. Okay, this is the weirdest thing in the world. You're like, that person just take a picture of me? Yes, that happens. Like I promise y'all, some. I mean, it's like a private paparazzi. Like they be claiming that they hate you, but they fans because they wouldn't care. They would not care. And some of these people, I told you, you survived something big this year. You wasn't supposed to make it through something that you were going through. And guess what? Guess what? It's about to be big, and none of these people are going to have. They're not going to have proximity to you anymore. They're not going to be able to say that it was because of them, or they know that they're not going to have the opportunity to attach themselves to you ever again. They won't have the opportunity. There's a lot of people who want to say something to you, but they can't, because if they say something to you, then they will have to reveal more about what it is that they did, how they participated in, the smear campaign, the slander. Like they already know. They know that they want to try to say, "Oh, I was always on your side," but we all know the truth, right? We all know the truth. So I just like people really just have this idea of who you're supposed to be, and you don't have to be that person. You don't. When people want to be rude to you, that says a lot more about them than it does about you. Period. And that's why after going through something really tough, like people really want you to be bitter and hate the world because they know that if they went through what you went through, a lot of them couldn't have made it. People really don't know how strong you are. They thought you was weak though. That's the crazy part. That's what I've been picking up. It's just like I've just been seeing like people with their jaws on the floor. Like pick your jaw up, baby. My collective survives. Big time survivors. You're tired. I know you're tired. I know y'all tired. A lot of y'all are exhausted. And it's okay. Like today I want y'all to rest. Everybody not open their gifts. Some of y'all have eaten. We haven't eaten yet. We didn't plan any of this out very well at all. Anyways, um, yeah, it's just time to rest. It's time to take a breath, and you're okay. You're safe wherever you are. You're safe right now. And it's okay if you want to be alone. It's okay if this is not the merriest Christmas of them all for you. I get it, because it just sometimes it's hard when you're grieving because that's what you're doing, especially when you're away from the people that you used to be around. Still grieving from the losses, still grieving from the trauma, because all this stuff is traumatic. Like when you going through really really tough times, it's traumatic, and a lot of people don't like really understand that. And it's like the fact that you're able to get up and hold it together is that's a lot. If you didn't do anything today but survive, you did a lot. Because life can be super difficult. Life is complicated and it's messy, but it's beautiful all at the same time. And I just hope that when I do videos like this, like I know it sounds like a lot, but I hope y'all following where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It's the ADHD. My brain always pushes me, my brain always pushes me to one idea to another. But either way, I really hope that I encourage somebody, because a lot of people don't like talking about how hard life can be. They just expect you to, just push through it. And yeah, some of us have mental breakdowns and stuff like that. And I don't want anyone to ever be like ashamed of having a hard time. Just don't give up, because there are people who want to see you stop. And it's like the fact that you got people who are so pressed up, because like I was just watching the spiritual baddie last night, and she said exactly how I was feeling. Like someone wants you to literally have nothing. They can have all the new stuff. They could have the car, the house. I've said this before, but like they can have the car, the house, the kids, the dog, the white picket fence. They could literally have everything in the kitchen sink, everything. But they are so mad about what you do have, and it won't even be a lot. Spiritual Betty said like spiritual Betty said like you could be at a shelter and they would be mad because you have somewhere to stay. Yeah. She was like, you could be, she was like, you could be strung out on the streets and they'll still be mad at you because you're alive. And that's just crazy when you think about it. And as I say that, she just popped up. She just posted something. See, synchronicities all over the place. But, it's true. There are people who really just don't like you and they really just want to have control over you. And, when this was a tough year. This was a very, very tough year for a lot of us. And I think that the fact that, we're only days away from the new year. We're only days away. And I don't know what the new year is going to bring. They talking about doing a lot of stuff. Project 2025 is well underway. We don't know, things are expensive. For those of us that were able to do Christmas, great. For those that struggled, don't beat yourself up about it. Everyone's struggling right now. Just spend time with your family and try to be as happy as you can at this point, because these people want us to be upset. I don't know who these people think that they fucking with, but we are going to be okay. And today may be one of them tough days for you, but I don't want nobody beating themselves up because they feel like they got it. They should have did more. You did what you could and you did enough. I gotta go check on my lasagna. But I love y'all. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick today. Merry Christmas again. I will be posting more this week. I'm trying to get back on my stuff, but I gotta get myself together. I need some sleep. I haven't been sleeping all that well because I've been working a lot. So I'm gonna figure it out. But I love y'all. It's your girl Katie Vine, and I'll see you later. Bye.